Good morning, motherfuckers. Somehow, some way. Because I don't see it. I still beat the sun up today. I was off a little bit. Stayed up all the night before, so fell asleep at 7. Slept pretty much all the way through. I think I got up at like 12:30 for about 10 minutes. I slept through the first alarm for sure, or it did go off. I'm never sure what it is. Whether the alarm didn't go off, and I woke up in the middle of a REM. It said, fuck it. Which probably isn't good. The goal is 5. But really the goal is, I might do this every week actually, we'll see. The real goal is to get up for my accountability call. And on Wednesdays, those aren't till 8. So, to keep my morning routine the same, which is pretty important, I might do that. I might sleep in till 7. 7? Yeah. On Wednesdays. I have to figure that out. I'll work that out in my mind. Anyway, this is Joseph Whitpersinger, Inexorable Coaching. I did the hardest thing I'm going to do all day, get up. It was literally hard as shit today. But I've only been up for 3 minutes probably. Took a little swig of my natural energy drink, Celsius. I gave up coffee. And hit right to this. I'm committed. The first thing I do when I get up is I'm going to do this to inspire myself. Because as I've been saying, there's 7 steps to becoming unstoppable. Inspiration, motivation is 2. 3 is decisiveness. 4 is clarity. 5 is action. 6 is flexibility. 7 is kill. Now, I made a decision in my 10 minutes of being up last night because I got hoodie-doinked again. And it's going to help me, and it's going to help people I coach settle the debate of purpose-driven business or money. And I said yesterday, there's people that, because the purpose is inspiration, really. There's people that say, just make it about money, don't worry about purpose. There's people say, make it about purpose, don't worry about money. And then I said, there's the rare people like me that say both. You always got to prioritize. Everything you do, you got to prioritize. And I figured that out years ago watching, I think it was the first Spider-Man movie, where he was holding on to 2 people. One was the girlfriend and one was some other dude. And I remember thinking then, he got out of it some way. He still prioritized. I think he held on to one and threw the other one onto something, which is a risk. Who do you hold on to? If it comes down to it, who or what do you hold on to? And you got to have that in your mind. Because if you ever get in that situation, you're not going to have time to think. It's called priorities. Okay? So we're digging into this inspiration. And look, anything about the other 5 steps I have on video out anywhere where I explain it, it's getting deleted today. Inspiration and motivation's free. The rest of it, you gotta pay me. And I have a whole sales system. I sell on demand, which means you watch the videos for $500. I'm gonna clip off the 7 steps to become unstoppable and sell that separately for $200 for people that want that. Because some people may want some inspiration and motivation and learn the rest of the steps, but they're an athlete, and they don't need to sell anything, or an artist, or somebody just wants some good mental health. So I'm gonna clip that off, sell it for $200. So we're talking about inspiration, purpose. You gotta go with the money first. Your idea has to make money if you're a business. Period. Because all this stuff about helping people, okay? And I brought up insurance people yesterday, where every word out of their mouth is helping families. No, and I talked about the COVID thing, where we're all duped into staying home. I'm talking about the shutdown. Not saying COVID isn't real or any of that. Matter of fact, I had it. It's the shutdown. I don't want to get banned. Where I said everybody got duped into staying home so old people wouldn't die. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's their problem, not mine. They don't want to get sick. They're scared of dying, and they were dying in droves. Stay home. I'm not staying home or shut my business down for that. That's your problem, not mine. So this guy on TikTok, brand new real estate agent in essence, that's losing his job, thinks he has one overseas, double the money, but he's got to go move overseas. Not sure of it, and has to possibly triple what his wife sold last year because she was doing the real estate. If that stuff doesn't pan out, or be screwed. So that's his problem. That's his problem. So the first call, a trial closed him, and he was non-committal, which meant he wasn't going to pay me the next day. Set an appointment, because he gave me a week, you got me. I don't even think I qualified him, actually. So I set up a week appointment that I pretty much knew was weak. Because I texted him at night and I said, look, now would be the time to cancel, not to burn the bridge forever with me. Okay? Because I pulled a hard takeaway with him at the beginning, because I just felt like the guy was full of shit. So, which he would be offended. He'll probably watch this. He'll be offended with me saying that. It doesn't mean he's a full of shit person. It means he's not a buyer. He's not going to buy. So, I did a video like this, calling him out, and sent it to him to help him. And I wasn't planning on ever talking to him again when I brought him up. I'm bringing this up to illustrate, to coach, to teach. It's nothing personal. Not gonna say anybody's names unless they really piss me off. So I felt bad for him and called him a couple Saturdays ago. when I should have been shooting my videos, putting my course together. I just switched. I killed a business last year where I was selling leads to realtors, picked one agent, and decided to call for her, which I may do again. If I get up against a wall here at any time soon, I'll just go pick one person and call for them and do this on the side without a problem, and it won't be long. So I told her I was shifting into coaching during Christmas, gave her some notice. I hired her a caller to replace me, and have been phasing out. So I'm in the same position the guy's in essence. I'm done with one thing, got to figure out what's next. I know what's next, although I still had some doubts to very recently. So I should have been cutting my videos. Can't sell what you don't have. I don't need the whole course. I need a week or two at a time. People shouldn't do more than a week or two at a time. Called him up, argued with me for 2 hours. And what I was trying to figure out, for whatever reason, was why he said no, because it made no sense to me. Okay? And it wasn't a no, it was, oh, I gotta wait. So, blocked him, and it ended kind of bad, because I will. If I figure somebody's a tire kicker, I block them. I don't want that energy in my life. They're blocked from everything. And once you block somebody, keep them blocked. Right, wrong, or indifferent. If they get to the point where you think you should block them, go with the first thought. So last Saturday, felt bad for him again. Little more polite conversation. And waits all the way to the end to tell me he got this job, which changes everything. I was trying to, honestly, I called up to try to give him an honest assessment of what I think he should do because of all the confusion. And there was a lot of confusion in it. Because I was a little confused. So, basically tells me that the guy he's got is a better caller than me because he finally watched my call video. So he had started listening. People that watch my call video pay me always. So he was listening a little bit more. So he ended it there. So yesterday, now that I got all my shit straight in my head and what I want to do, I called him up again. When again, I should have been cutting my videos. And what happened, every day I talked to him, he drained me so bad, I knew I'd shot my load for the day. I'm done. I'm not going to I'm cutting my videos with full energy. So yesterday, he didn't argue with me the whole time, so it wasn't draining. I'll say that. But the bottom line is, it's not he didn't have $500, because he did. He spent it on another coaching class and phone numbers that I told him to get. Fucked it up, got the wrong numbers. I called up with him three-way and straightened it out. And at that point, I thought the guy was going to pay me. And the only reason I called him yesterday is I realized I didn't even understand what the guy's actual problem was. Actually, I watched some Grant Cardone stuff. Little bitch. Watch what you teach me. Old video where he's talking about you got to solve a problem. And you got to ask him, like, what's your problem? And I asked him straight up, I said, what's your problem? He couldn't even tell me what his problem was. I still don't know what his problem was. His problem was, really, he doesn't want to go work overseas and he has no idea whether he and his wife can succeed at real estate at the level they need to, which is a no, they cannot and they will not because it's already too late. If he would have paid the $500, I believe he would have done it. But you can't risk it anyway. He's got to go take that job. So that's his problem. He has the money. He spent the money. He spent $500. So it's one of two things. Either he would have bought from me. Excuse me. He would have bought from me when his wife got pissed at the video I sent him for his own good, that he actually listened to and went and got another job. Or he was never, or wasn't going to buy, or wanted to wait. The one thing he kept bringing up was this supposed $1 million buyer and their $30,000 closing check. Because that's what he's hoping on. He's hoping that comes before he's got to go overseas. Has nothing to do with any of the rest of his shit. Okay? And then it'll be a question of whether he has the balls to turn down 150 for 30. But if they're going to pay him $150,000 overseas, I'm pretty sure he can find anything over there at any time. It doesn't have to be this one thing. Who knows? So if I was gambling on a real estate career to keep me from having to go overseas away from my wife, I'd probably spend some money on it. But he has a mentality that I'm low on money, so I'm not going to spend any. And that could be good. See, I'm in the same mentality right now. This shit, I'm not going to spend money on things that I don't need. I'm not going to do it. Unless I need them. Unless I'm desperate for it. He needs coaching. Or would just get out of real estate. So the long story short, okay, that's purpose. Say, I'm a coach, I'm going to help people. Nope. I'm a coach, I'm going to make money and become rich. And in the process of that, I'm going to help people. So, no more free shit. Other than this, inspiration, motivation. How to be decisive, clarity. What actual action is. The importance of flexibility and how to kill. I'm not telling you anything about any of that at any depth. There's the steps, go do it. It took me 13 years to figure it out. Actually, 49. And it puts you in the zone that Michael Jordan played in. So step one is inspiration, and that's why I get up and I inspire myself. Okay? I have purpose. I'm a coach. But my main purpose, okay, I'm getting rich. My goal is 100 billion. For whatever reason. I don't have to know how to get there. The first part of your day should be long-term seemingly impossible goals. Write them down. Don't think about the work you got to do. Don't think about your schedule. Don't think about your appointments. Don't check your email. Nothing but inspiration. For me, it's an hour. Get off of this. I'm going to go listen to my worship music. And at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be on the accountability call, where that's motivation. Not saying motivation is not important. You must be inspired and motivated every morning. Every morning. The key is to try to keep that inspiration and motivation throughout your day. How do you harness that energy? Click the link in the bio in Global Coaching on Instagram. There's a link in the bio on TikTok. If you're on LinkedIn, scroll down, go to my profile. Should be a website there somewhere. If you want to learn the 7 steps to becoming unstoppable, whether you're a business person or not. There we go.